Here's President and General Manager Dale Woods.
I'm sure you've seen the news. Protests are erupting at college campuses across the country, and the war between Israel and Hamas is to blame. Hundreds of students, coast to coast, have been arrested for protesting, demanding their schools stop investing with companies that are profiting from Israel's war against Hamas. Indiana State Police used riot shields and zip ties to detain 33 anti-Israel protesters at a park at Indiana University. Hundreds of IU students, alumni, and faculty came together holding up Palestinian flags and signs calling for the liberation of Palestinian people and a ceasefire in Gaza. The situation is out of control and only getting worse. It's become a safety issue for everyone, students and staff on campus, but also innocent people who live in these communities are affected by the ongoing riots and demonstrations. Students who are violating university policy and getting arrested should be expelled. Those who aren't students but are participating should be charged with trespassing. Some colleges are canceling graduation because of this. It's awful. These are the same kids who missed high school graduation because of COVID. Two major milestones they'll never get back. Perhaps people forget it was Hamas that started this conflict back in October, and look what they have done. What's your opinion? Call us or share on Facebook. I'm Dale Woods, and that's my point of view.
Hey, shalom, shalom.
I'm Dale Woods, and that's
Shalom, giving our praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders, a great millstone and like-minded elders that teach and do rule well. Shalom to the Akim, the hopeful elect that puts their truth with all truth and sincerity. This is your brother Zarkar Aban coming back with another video. Alright, there is many, as you saw in the video, riots taking place at campus, and people uprising. Alright, and one of the reasons for that is because, as the scripture says, there is no peace unto the wicked. Alright, and we understand that ultimately the great judgment will be taking place in Babylon the Great. Alright, now they're going to be, missiles shot off in Israel and so on and so on, all the countries that have nuclear capability, but the great judgment and the greatest deliverance will be coming out of Babylon the Great, America. And, also, you have brothers that would be, saved out of the land that they are scattered from. But Babylon the Great, this is the focal point. This is, number one target of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Okay, to take out, because this place right here is extremely wicked. Now, real quick, since I quoted it, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 57 and verse 20. But the wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, said my power, to the wicked. All right, now we wages of sin is death. We understand that you would die for your wickedness, and so on and so on. All right, but also this place, once again, Babylon the Great, is wicked as hell, man. And the wicked are Esau, Edom. All right, and the people that run America, all right, are Edomites. Okay, that's without question. Job 90:24. All right, real quick, let me grab this. I quoted it as well. All right, this is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, and start at verse 1. Verse 4 is the point. We'll start at verse 1. The burden of the word of the Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said Yahweh. Yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, Yahweh. And real quick, You know, that crazy ass camp in Dallas, one body, you know, all of a sudden now Yahweh Shai is like an Esau, whatever they were saying, which is bugged the hell out. That is, you know, they are gone. Okay, Yahweh Bashim Shai does not change. He does not lie. Okay, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. They shall build, but I will throw down. All right, America, Babylon the Great. Okay, once again, this is their last hurrah, so to speak. You know, in the world, they got to think of hurrah. So this is their last hurrah. All right, there will never be an Edomite that will be ruling ever again. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. All right, so the world was given to the hand of the wicked, Job 9:24. All right, Malachi 1:4. All right, Esau, Edom. Okay, clearly, if these were the peoples of the Lord, it would be some peace. All right, there, you know, there has been nothing but deception, genocide, murder, theft, robbery since this man been in power, going back all the way to the Renaissance. And the people against whom the Yahweh have indignation forever, his anger. All right, but the border of wickedness. Okay, the border of wickedness. So this place right here will be destroyed. All right, and just seeing how there's uprising of the peoples is beautiful, man. Okay, let's grab the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, and verse 3 is a point, but I'll get the build up. Okay, because ultimately this place has to be thrown down, as Yahweh Shai said in the book of Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. They shall build, but I will throw down. All right, and and Esau has not been ruling, I mean, that long. If you understand how Yahweh Shai's time work, you know, he says what, 1,000 years for you is a day for me. So he's only been ruling for about what, a little over 500 years, you know, so on, somewhere around there. So anyway, this is the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 1. He measured me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told you thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is what we're doing now, man. You know, we're measuring the time. We're saying, okay, clearly we are nearing the end. Like, we are, when I say the end, like, because you know, the M to the O to T to the B, the chip, you know, Elon Musk, you know, put a brain chip somebody's, you know, brain like 2 months ago. All right, it's becoming more obvious. Okay, uprising of the peoples, as we're gonna get in the latter in verse 3. All right, this place is done, man. Okay, you know, got the bricks doing anything, man. All right, America's dollar. Okay, that's almost finished. All right, this place is finished, man. Then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, all right, you know, just, you know, more examples. All right, it doesn't mean that it's going to be, anyways, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right, declare the the scripture says, I declare the end at the beginning, man. All right, these prophecies has always been in, these prophecies was, you know, already foretold. Now it just playing out, you know. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. For as like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning. All right, better is the end of a thing. Better is the. Matter of fact, let me grab it. I want to butcher it. Then I'm gonna come back to it. All right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning. All right, because ultimately this king right here is at his tail end, man. It's finished. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. The patient, the meek. All right, the ones that are the offscourging of the world, as it says in the scriptures. All right, the ones that are sighing and crying, Ezekiel 9. Those would be the hopeful elect. Okay. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Because pride go before what? Destruction. Back to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in the wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. All right. So we see what, so we see what times, man. All right. Just last month, you have the, what was it, the solar eclipse? Okay. So, those are just what signs, man. Making sure. Yeah, well, not even last month. All right. We read a little more in this. This is not going to be a long video at all. Continuing on. Whereas like all that is made in the world have a beginning. Slaki read that. Even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works, all right, and by faith whereby you have believed. And we go to the book of Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8. This faith is a gift, man. All right, so you shouldn't take it lightly. Everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed. All right. And the reason you're able to hit the highways and the hedges is because you have faith in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. The reason why we able to do this work, okay, continue to push however many years you've been in the truth, is because you have faith in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. All right. Regardless how long you've been in the truth, man, is ultimately comes by what? Faith, man. All right, faith comes by what? Hearing. Shall be preserved from the said pearls, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So ultimately, the ones that are going to be saved are the ones that have been sanctified from the beginning, man. All right, the elect, the 144,000. That's nothing. So these people that say, "Oh, I'm saved," and all that wacky tacky shit, man, which is going off, that that's not the case. The scripture that I quote very often, Matthew 24 and verse 13, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Okay. And the ones that are going to endure to the end was the ones that was always with Yahweh Shai. All right, the house of David. Okay. And that word sanctified, it goes into what? Set apart, holy. All right. So anyways, with that, I'm in it there, giving all praises unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Hodash. A double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, like-minded elders that teach and do rule well. Shalom to the Akim, the hopeful elect that puts his truth with all truth and sincerity. Shalom, Brakatham, Abba,